Welcome to CTFO and congratulations on changing your future outcome. Let's get started. Next steps. Check your welcome email for all the details and make sure to save it for future reference. This will have everything on how to get started, including your URL links. Next, you want to get active. Log in and place your first order, either a one-time order for $49.99 or set up an auto ship for $47.47 and save 5%. I'll go over this later. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, so let's get started. Here you're going to log in with your username and password. Okay, and once you're logged in, you're going to come to your dashboard. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's going to have all your information. You want to click on everything to see what it is and what it does. You have your quick links right here. You have recorded past calls, your sponsors information, and so forth. Okay, here is your free website. So when you want to click there, and these are the websites that you're going to promote. So the first one you click on is going to be your main website, which is going to have all your complete information. It's going to have your name, all the products, the labels, opportunity, basically everything. This is the link that you want to promote. People can even sign up here as customers or associates, and you can come here to log in. The next one we have is a free sign-up page. If you're signing up somebody and you just want to get them directly to the registration link, you're going to send them this one. And all they're going to do is click here. It has nothing but registration. It has some information about the products, but it's about registration, okay? So those are the two links. Now, the third one that we had before we launched the 24 products of CBD is we had this, what I call the weight loss one, because it has all the products for Chew Off the Fat, Shake, and Super 7. It has some good videos on here you can look. So look through this. How you find that one is you just put your URL, myctfo.com, and you'll be able to find that. I think they might be getting rid of this, though. That's why they don't have it as one of the two videos there. Okay. Next, back over here, you can see your ranks, what you achieve and how to achieve. And what you want to do is click on what does this mean? And what's going to pop up is a little sheet of how to make each exact rank. You want to read through this, save it, download it, print it, whatever you want to do, right? And it tells you how to obtain each rank. And as I go through the video, I'm going to show you why we need to have certain things like, for example, Vice President, you have to have 25,000 in sales, and I'm going to show you how to see where you're at. Next, we come to My Account. You first come in, you want to come to your account, make sure this is all completed, filled out, especially your social security number. If you make 600 in sales over, they can't pay you if your social is not in there. So make sure this is the first thing you do when you log in and complete your account. Payment info, this is the information to pay for your auto ship with. So you want to set up a payment information there. Commissions. Okay, first we have 4 different groups of commissions, and we're going to go over that. So first we have, let me close that one. We have our commissions. This is our weekly commissions. Our pay period is Monday through Sunday midnight, Mountain Standard Time. So here's where you can click on your commissions. If you click on the week by week, it will tell you who placed what, who did what. It'll tell you how much you made per level, per person. You make 20% of the CV, but as you're building your team, you're making an additional 4% up to 5 levels and so forth. Please go back to the compensation video for more details on how that works. So you can see here your titles and how much you're making, and you can click here. Now, sometimes it does take time to load, so be patient with it because it is calculating everything, especially if you have a lot of sales, it's calculating. Next is your group volume report. This is where you can see what your team is doing, how much group CV volume they have. It's not sales, this is volume. And you can see all that information. You can see who's working, who's not working, who has volume, who maybe needs help, who needs assistance, and so forth. Next is the group sales volume. This is the one where it's going to tell you how much you made or how much you have in your whole entire team. So remember, you're in this business not by yourself, but you have a team that people are helping you, and you benefit from all that. But you have to be active to benefit from that. So you see it goes on and on and on for the whole month of February so far. It says I'm at 22,000 in sales. You can actually do a year to date to see where you are and so forth, okay? Next is the Get Commissions. So on the Get Commissions, how this works is, like I said, we get paid Monday through Sundays, our pay period. The next Wednesday you get paid. You will receive an email from corporate saying, congratulations, so-and-so, you got commissions. So what you have to do is follow the instructions on that email on how to set up your GPG account. So you're going to click here And once you click here, it's going to tell you, okay, set up your account. Now, I already have mine set up, so it's not giving me all the info, but you'll have to fill out your info entirely to set up your GPG account and link a bank account, okay? So that's how that works for your commissions. Next we have is our genealogy. Now, under the genealogy, we have several different views, okay? So when you click on genealogy, we have a few views here. Let me just close out some windows so my browser's not so slow. So when you first come in, it takes you to the table view. Now, this is where you see everyone you personally sponsored, okay? You can see if they're active by making a purchase here. They made a purchase. Now, you might say, Anne-Marie, how can you have so many, names? So what happens is after you recruit your third person, your fourth person onto Infinity, you earn an extra PSP, which is called a profit sharing position. And they have numbers. So you can see I'm already at, let me see, 68 additional profit sharing positions. That's amazing. I've never seen any company do that. And all you have to do is get 3 people, and then after that, your fourth person on, you're earning these extra positions that you're actually earning on. Please review back to the compensation plan for more details. Next we have, which is our matrix view. Now our matrix view has these little icons. You can hover over them and it'll tell you the people, tells you how many enrolled people you have, who their sponsors, and what their title is. Right here you see the levels and the color coding for each rank that you achieve. So you can continue on that. You can click down, you can hover over them and see what they're doing. So I have like 2 people who are an executive. I have 1 person that's not done anything. Okay. And then we have different views within the matrix view. So within the matrix view, this first one is matrix downline. Then we have matrix view, which gives you this one, which shows you all of their information, which I don't personally really like this view because it's really big and hard and it has all the information on it. Next is small matrix view, which, well, I like this one because it kind of has little names and shows you where it is and so forth like that, and all the people, and you can see how wide it's going. And it does go further down. You just have to click on people, which I really don't look at that because you could be clicking forever, right? So it tells you all the people. Now, if you have somebody that you personally sponsor, because this is a forced matrix, and what that means is that the matrix builds from left to right. It fills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so forth, right? So it will fill in the next available spot. So if you sign somebody up, the best way to find out where they fell is hold down the control button on your keyboard and hit F, and it gives up a little find tab. You can actually type in somebody's name, and then it'll say, hey, here's Elaine's first position, right? Here's her first one. And then it shows, wow, look at Elaine's building. She's got all these extra PSPs under her, right? So it's growing and growing and growing. She's got a bunch. Look at her. Look at it. Grow, go, grow, go, go, go. Right? So, and that's how you can find where somebody landed, because it's kind of weird how the way it builds. Like I said, it's forced. It goes from left to right. So what the next spot available, that's where it should place somebody, okay? Now, over here, I like is the folder view. What I really like about this one is because you can actually do the same thing, hit Control F and find somebody and find out where they are. You can find out what their rank is, how many people they have personally sponsored, how many people they have in their downline, how many are on auto ship. So I use this one to verify their ranks. When somebody says, hey, Anne-Marie, that's personally sponsored me, I hit, first level or second level or senior manager. Then I come and verify, and then I shout them out with the banner, okay? Okay, next we have is our order and enroll. So here's where you sign up new members. You can click on that if you're personally talking with somebody. Here you can place an order. Once you place an order there, hit continue. This is a one-time order now, okay? You can click here and you can look at all the products that we have and you can scroll through there. Now, the auto ship. This is where you're going to manage and set up your auto ship. Now, I already have mine set up. When you're coming in here for the first time to set it up, it's going to say set up auto ship. So how you do that is you click on manage auto ship, because yours will say manage. You're going to click right here and you're going to look for the product. There's no pictures, but you can see how much CV, how much it costs. Now, like I said, you save 5%. It has to be $47.47. So there's some items that we have in here that are like $24. So it has to be equivalent to $47.47. So like what I did, I had wanted the sleep spray because I love this. It's $23. So because it wasn't the auto ship, I had to select something else that I wanted that was equivalent to 4747 or more. It can't be below or you won't qualify as active, okay? So it has to be 4747. What you want to do is when you're setting up your auto ship for the first time, you can't do it for the same day. So you have to do, like, say today's the 19th, so you're going to set it up for February. You're going to click February, put the 19th, and what it'll do is at midnight, it'll come in, fill out your credit card information, hit confirm, and set your auto ship, and you're all done. Here is order history where you can see the orders that you've done. You can click on them. You can see the tracking and so forth. Next, we have marketing tools. Here, it's amazing. I love what they have here. They have all this stuff that you can download. Create a folder, save this all down to your computer. I don't know if trying to save it to your phone, that might take up a lot of space, but save the information. Look at all these. Check them out. Look at the comp plan. We have a full compensation plan overview here. You want to look at that. We want to look at the compensation plan chart. You want to look at everything. Just click everything, you guys. This is your business. You're an independent business owner, so you have to get familiar. Personalize your website. This is your URL. That's already set there. You can, this is the information that's going to display on your website. So when somebody goes to your site, it's going to say this site's brought to you by Anne Marie Osorio. You want to make sure that's there. Contact manager, this is where you can check people. You can add their information, you know, if you want to follow up with them. Frequently asked questions, self-explanatory. That's where you have all the frequently asked questions there. Okay, so I did this really, really quick overview. I didn't want to take too long on the training, so I really hope that this helped you to get familiar a little bit with getting started with CTFO. Make sure if you're brand new, review this, share it with your team, set up your auto ship, and get started. You don't want to leave money on the table, okay? So thank you guys very much, and I hope you enjoyed this getting started training video.